After throwing out a number of allegations, a group of angry residents gathered tonight. They wanted to hear from federal, state, and private officials about how serious the water contamination problem is near the Martin Marietta plant in southwest Denver. Marietta officials were on hand tonight answering questions and trying to prove that they're doing the best they can to clean up the situation.
We started taking samples from those wells this week. We should have some results next week, and that's what we're trying to determine right now.
There are a lot of questions tonight about how bad the toxic waste situation really is around Denver and how susceptible we are as residents here to the poison. So in tonight's cover story, a two-part look at the problems. We begin with Alexandra King.
EPA officials say the pollution problem stemming from 5,200 acres of land owned by Martin Marietta pose a threat 12 times that uncovered at Lowry landfill. The Colorado Citizen Action Network claims EPA and state health officials have known about this so-called threat for several years, but have failed to protect the health of Colorado citizens.
There are volumes of very highly toxic substances. This is a plant that was producing the Titan 1, 2, and 3 missiles, MX missiles. There are lots of toxic solvents that have been disposed of on this property, and it's outrageous that this site would have escaped routine monitoring by our state and federal agencies.
Anderson says the United States Air Force, which leases part of the Martin Marietta property, was concerned enough about the possibility of contamination to conduct this 20-year study. The study found massive contamination problems, including some which could threaten Denver water supplies from the Castler treatment plant.
We want to see both the Air Force and Martin Marietta work closely in taking responsibility for the problem and for paying for the cleanup of the problem so that citizens are not financially burdened.
The State Health Department just issued Martin Marietta an emergency order to investigate possible water contamination problems. The question now is whether Colorado health officials waited too long, and if so, why. We tried to get the answer to those and other questions today, but they refused to meet with us.